Okay. So, trying to figure out where we were from last time. We're down some people. Was kind of contemplating building a tomb of sorts, but honestly having this right here, or I think the work on security is more important than moving people from graves into tombs. And honestly, people are going to be annoyed when we exhume the bodies anyways to relocate them. So I'm not too concerned about that. Storage is still kind of a tight thing. We need to really work on, if we look at our clothing here, is this not showing tainted? This may not show tainted. Let's see if we can find in here. Okay, I wonder if I can do this. Add a new filter for item info. Nope, that ain't it. Deteriorating. Status. Filter group. Yeah. I never have figured out how all of this stuff works here. So. Category. Item. Well. Yeah. It's what it is. There's so many extra things here. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But we really need to filter down everyone's clothing. Make sure everybody is actually wearing reasonable clothes. We still have people who are hurt and need to recover some. I think after the failed experiment getting the spare arm off of this prisoner here, I think we are just going to go ahead and install the stub. I think we're just going to go ahead and install the stub here. We can worry about the rest of that later. Hey Jimmy, how's it going? Yeah, I think that'll do. I'm also thinking maybe we need to extend the farm here. Although honestly, we can terraform fairly effectively. I want to make the better quality stuff, but that's going to require some higher grade. What's the word? It's going to require better climate control. Right now, we have either the freezer or air conditioning or whatever, so we don't have a ton of control over room temperatures. If we had any form of electricity at all, we could power. We could have smart vents that do a little bit better climate control. But as it is, that's not going to happen. I think I do. It is 38 out, so I need to bite the bullet and build yet another one of these for this area. Honestly, this poor research lab is pretty awful. But despite my stupidity in misjudging explosion radii and just getting needlessly close, I didn't want bullets to miss. That's kind of the reason I did that, but still, I'm just annoyed. I think had I been one square back, nobody would have been caught in the blast. I think we were right inside the radius. Okay, male psychic drone. This is the reason why I don't like psychic sensitive colonists. And I think, who is it? Yeah, Thankfully, Angel is female. Otherwise, she would be on the ground after all of that. But hey, we have some spare bedrooms. Well, I guess we only have a spare bedroom because both Sleepy and Toad lost partners. Felicia's dazed because she's bored. Oh, the prisoner. Yeah, she doesn't count. Major break risk. Sleepy. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be kind of bummed out for. You're gonna be bummed out for a while. Yeah, you lost your fiance. That's not gonna work. We're gonna leave them in the fancier beds right now. It's fine. I love that we got the dresser installed in this one room with nobody in it. In fact, Sleepy, you can have this room now. You can have a slightly nicer bedroom. We need to see about maybe upgrading beds for people, because these medieval cots they're nice in that they look nice, but they aren't as restful. I really need to get them out of here. Do I build the prison next? Do I build the prison here? I want the prison in proximity to the hospital, because that's where the medicine is going to come for that. Okay, Grump is ready for that. We need to strongly look at, I think Weber is our doctor, and she is just run ragged after all of that because she had to patch pretty much everyone up single-handed. Toad was around, but he wasn't super helpful either because he got caught in the blast, I believe. Only reason he survived was because he has built-in resistances, maybe? I'm not sure. But everybody needs sleep. Everybody, yeah. Minor break risks. This is going to be... Actually, okay, you know what? What do we have? We have a lot of options for food here. We have a whole lot of options for food. We have bodies that need handling. We need to consider joy meals. We also need to consider putting stools in the kitchen. That's barbaric. I don't. Oh man, research table. I really need to make stools for workstations. Let's do that before I get too carried away. Making some better armor. That's fine. We have a lot of cotton waiting for, yeah, some more clothing being made. We have all that going on. Oh, hello, mouse. Come on, mouse. Mouse, what are you doing? That was mouse. 1 second. I have no idea what that was all about. Okay, we have weak stew, porridge. Nothing super fancy in here. Let's see if there's anything we can make that is... So, honestly, making some fine and lavish meals may not be the worst idea. So if we look at a fine meal here, a fine meal produces 0.9 nutrition out of 0.5 nutrition input. Okay, that's not bad. If we look at the hearty stew here, the hearty stew takes 0.5 and outputs 0.9 as well. So the hearty stew is nutritionally the same as a fine meal. No, a fine meal. A lavish meal takes a full point of nutrition and does not increase the yield any. So the lavish meal is wasteful from a nutritional standpoint. And while we are very net positive on food production, I don't feel that being wasteful is a good idea. If we look at the hearty stew here, it does not really say... Yeah, this doesn't give us any more information. I was kind of hoping that we could tell if it counted as something else. So, other than the hearty stew, we're making the cheeses already, or these cheeses, because these cheese are giving us... wait, where did that go? Are we not making cheese anymore, or we're making it over here? No. Oh, we moved the bill. Because I moved the table. Hey, Snow. Okay, we have... How much nutrition is in one milk? Is it 0.05? Okay. So... Alright. So that's a fair amount. So we can totally... So that's what, 8 units of milk to make that? No. No, it's 8 units of milk to make that. It's 80 to make that. Okay. Alright, we are going to do that with surplus, and we're going to do that just basically as long as we have more than... Let's keep, say, 25 milk on hand, and everything else turns into cheese. Trying to make people happier. That cheese is going to help. We could make... Honestly, spicing the food, you know what? Lavish meals aren't bad, or fine meals aren't bad, and we can spice them. We can make spicy fine meals. If we look at the spicy fine meals here, they cost 7 cooking skill, but they do have a recreation value, so that's something. They don't increase the nutritional value, but they do have the recreation value. We could make spicy fine meals, or you know what? We need to make tacos for these people. Tacos. Take cornmeal, meat, and vegetables. Oh, cheese. They take cornmeal and cheese. Ooh, I wonder if it's the right cheese. Okay, this is the cheese where in the description says byproduct of coagulation. Okay, that's important. Let's see if we can identify the cheeses. This is where I wish we had some kind of or dictionary for things. Okay, this is the correct cheese. This is because this cheese has a very different recipe description. So these tacos use the cheese that we're making. Tacos, if we look at the details on this, tacos are they have a huge recreational value, and they also are decent food for the input. They're 0.6 nutrition. We're getting 5 of them, so we're getting 3 units of nutrition out of this for a very little input. I think we need to start feeding our people tacos as much as possible, because we have cornmeal, and then we can pretty much do any other ingredients. Yeah, any meat. I guess meat and cheese. I guess the morels count as meat. That makes sense, kind of. We can make tacos pescados. But I think yeah, okay. We are going to do this until we have, let's say, actually, let's go ahead and say 2 tacos per person is our goal here. And we will unpause when we are at 1 tacos per person. Actually, yes, we will unpause at 1 tacos per person. And this is actually a higher priority than... Okay, tea is a high priority, then tacos. Tea is actually top priority. And then porridge, and then tacos. And then all of this other stuff here. If we look at cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers cost bread. We would need to make bread. Cheeseburgers are 0.9 nutrition each. That's not very... Yeah, that's not terribly efficient, because the bread itself is probably close to that. The 2 bread is going to be like half of that already after everything we went through. This may have a fine meal kind of value to it, but porridge, sushi. One of these sushi is not like the other. One of them is cheaper. One of them is... Okay, this is a fine meal. And this one here, the maki rolls, are also a fine meal. Okay, the maki rolls take... Okay, they... 1 nutrition and 1 nutrition. They both take the same requirements, but the maki rolls have a cooking 8 skill requirement. And we have plenty of people with sufficient cooking skill to do this. Let's go ahead and add. We're just going to maintain some sushi here. And we'll put that up at the... I wish there was a top queue button. Having to go through and pick all of these is irritating. Sushi is actually top priority. Okay, these things should help make people happier. I don't know about the rest of this stuff here, but I think this is good. We're gonna... Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and let that happen. I'm going to actually... The weak stew is going to actually maintain 1. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do until we have 10. And we are going to unpause at 4. You're not allowed to use the cayennes directly in the stew. And we are going to use this for the ingredients that we have the most of. Whatever we have the most of will be what goes in there, and whatever, if milk is going to go bad, we choose the milk that is going to go bad first. Okay. Toad is working on becoming a better doctor. This should get him to 10 almost. Yeah, one more. Okay, he should be done now because, yeah, he does seem to be smart about not doing the jobs when they're at their max already. Okay, how is Grump doing? Okay, we're... yeah, I know. Our animals are... We have problems with maintaining animals because our animal people are down. Just the whole process is reduced. Everything's a little bit less efficient right now. But hey, we have bamboo. Okay, Toad leveled. Let's give Toad a... Okay, stamina cost of his teleport even further. And let's give him the... Let's go ahead and give it the AoE. So we have 140 meals. Unfortunately, 59 of those are tea. So it's hard to judge that because the tea actually doesn't give any nutrition. It just makes people happier and makes them a little hopped up on caffeine. Actually, I need to make sure people are drinking tea. Because it is possible here. The social drug policy allows beer and wine because they want it. We are going to allow the ale we make out of barley We are also going to allow tea and cocoa. That's hot tea and cocoa. The garden tea and garden coffee. It's garden tea that we're making right now. And we will allow sodas once we get those. But yeah, we've been maintaining all of this. We've been maintaining all of this this tea, and people have not been drinking it. Okay, Angel doesn't have a bedroom yet. Angel can probably wind up. Angel is going to wind up taking. Actually, no, Angel does have a bedroom. Okay, so nobody's in here. This will be the room we send the next unlucky couple to. We were really close to the wedding. That would have been really, really helpful. Okay, we learned herbal teas. Okay, great. We can now make medicinal tea. Which means I need to make sure we have the bills set up for this. Okay. So, the quinine tea we need to make. We want to maintain 5 of these. And we don't pause this. We maintain 5 of this. The turmeric tea is a pain aid. Okay. Let's go ahead and maintain this too if we can. Let's see, what other teas do we have here? Henbane we don't care about. This is like, yeah, this is sort of combat tea. Ginseng is mood increasing. Okay. We will make sure we have 5 of these. Ginger tea is for gutworm and stomach protection, and kale protects from food poisoning and flu. If we farmed industrial quantities of kale, we could keep our people on a regimen of forced drinking kale tea in the morning. But it would be very difficult. Nettle tea also would protect from the flu, it looks like. But the ginseng tea is going to be that there. So those are our priorities on the teas. We now need to go ahead and... so this right here, we want to make this. We want to make the ginger powder, or ginseng powder. And we want to make turmeric powder. And we want to go ahead and do until you have 50. Actually, we'll go ahead and be happy at 75 on each of these. Oh, I wish there was a better way to do this one. Okay, and all 3 of these we use whatever's about to expire of our ingredients. Okay. So this will help with getting some of our medicinal needs here. Let's actually look at the drug policies and allow people to drink ginseng tea for social reasons. Unfortunately, this isn't ordered at all. Yeah, see, we can try to add some of these other... Yeah, we can schedule. We can say, hey, drink some of this every day, for instance. So So like we can allow this, but we can schedule this, and we can say, hey, you're allowed to drink garden tea if your mood is low. This counts as a recreation. So, we'll say any of these are, if your recreation is below 40 and your mood is below 50, drink a cup of tea. Just have a cup of tea and chill out. But I am not seeing the ginseng tea. I can't sort this. Cerium. Okay, there's that ginseng tea. Okay, so we can help elevate mood. So we are going to go ahead and say ginseng tea is scheduled for if mood is below 25%. Just period. Take it. Twice a day if your mood cannot stay above 25. We could do the same thing if we had kale tea production. We could make sure people, took their kale once a day, that kind of thing. But right now I'm not going to worry about this. Just having the ginseng available for people who are grumpy might help. Pharmacist here. Yeah, I can't do that. Where is my... There we go, drug response. I can actually do this here. I can force people automatically. I can schedule like, hey, if you're in minor pain, treat things with these drugs. If you're in major pain, treat things with these drugs. But usually that's the kind of stuff that I'm gonna manually want to handle. And now all of the quinine tea is being made. We have 1 dose of opium for extreme situations. How are we doing on research? If the research tab will open, there we go. Okay, ceramics. Yes, ceramics is going to be important because that'll help us with sanitation. Because we'll be able to make the... Oh, good. Drone is ending. But yeah, we'll be able to do a better kitchen and hospital. You know what? We need to put a rug in front of the... build a copy in front of the hospital. So people wipe their feet going into the hospital. And don't. Right now, the floors are staying so clean that I'm not too concerned. But this will just help that much more. Is Felicia naked? Did she get... She did. Okay, she got stripped. And she has that one tainted tabard available that obviously she does not want to wear for reasonable reasons. Is anybody... He is making instead of rendering down. Toad? I'm glad you're doing that, but really we need... Okay, I mean, making pants is important. But right now we don't have any room for those pants to go. Well, I guess they can go down here, but... I almost wonder if I need to add... Well, no, we have enough tables. What we need is somebody who is prioritizing tailoring, who is stripping stuff down. Barry. Barry is set to tailor, but he's our janitor. Grump is set to tailor, but he is busy doing grunt crafting. So that's kind of... We have enough grunt crafting work on the queue. The Brigandine, however, came up. I don't see... Wait, is that it? No, that's a hauberk. Nobody seems to be wearing the Brigandine. But we are making those... Alright, we got the quinine tea. So we have our antibiotics, our super cheap antibiotic. And we have a doormat going into the hospital. So that'll help that even further. One patient still needs that operation. Weber, you are still super... Why is your recreation schedule garbage? Why are you still 0 rec? Weber has recreation on the calendar. She probably just isn't using it. She's planting a tree right now in her anything time. Really, lady? Drink a cup of tea. Your rec is 0. Alright, and she got a level up, which means we can make her... Yeah, this is huge. We gotta do that. Because she has so little mana because she's maintaining the fridge there. Yeah, drink the tea. And punch something. That sounds like a plan. Hey, level up. She wants to melee. She's getting steady. Every time we hear that punch sound, it's a jump in skill. Alright, fully healed. Well, for definitions, fully healed. Alright. Keeping moods at 50%. I haven't been hearing people... Did I mess up my medical... the T policy here. Take every day... Oh, it's for mood or recreation. I think that's the problem is, yeah, mood. It's we're gonna allow any mood. Yeah, that's the problem is I want it for either or, not both. But really, it's the recreation need. I don't think T increases mood. It just... Yeah, we'll do that for now. Everybody doing okay? Everybody doing okay. Felicia is no longer freaking out. What is her prisoner status? Yeah, not likely to join us because we ripped her arm off. We pulled on it once, it didn't come off. We came back another day, pulled on it again, and it came off, but it came off ugly. So, yeah. Alright, how are constructions doing? Construction is not doing at all. We are low on bricks. Everybody slowly decaying. I'm not surprised. We're about to hit hostile with a couple of these generally unhappy civs. Okay. Is this body processed? Yeah, well, there. Yeah, these guys are hostile already, so no big deal. Toad, how are you on medical? How about you, Ding? Okay, and of course, the bonfire went out. Probably the rain put the bonfire out. Thankfully, they don't actually take damage from being pounded on like that. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have anybody doing high priority animal training. Buffalo's, I think, trying. But, I mean, Buffalo's goofing off right now, but yeah. Those are terrible quality. Grump needs that surgery. Weber, when you're done, give him his arm. And of course he's going to drink a cup of tea and then lay back down. Alright, no anesthetic. Just plugging that thing in. Oh, he is sedated and wired. He's mixing his uppers and his downers. That's not good. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? The signal fire lasted through the storm. We really haven't had those merchants that we called for, have we? Who is our backup? Who is our social now? Sleepy. Sleepy is the new warden. And Sleepy is unfortunately our miner. Barry. Barry. I think Barry actually, yeah, needs to be our social type. Just because he's going to skill that up like a maniac. If we look here at, if I can ever click the right thing, social warden. Okay, Sleepy is set to warden at high priority. Barry needs to also warden at high priority. He will level up quickly if we let him do it, because wardening isn't that full-time of a job, especially when his only other work really is hauling and sweeping. We're going to lose. Okay, ceramics done. Excellent. Okay. So now we can't make it at this table. We have to make it at the dumb crafting spot. So we need to make porcelain. Wait. What? Oh, it's improved ceramics. Okay. Alright, fine. We need to make a better crafting table, so we don't have to worry about that. All that bamboo. We're going to go ahead and turn off sowing in this bamboo field for the time being. Because we need to get this other stuff planted. The medicine is so much more important. Defection risk. Grump? Why are you still grumping? Are you just defecting because you are a terrible person to be around? He's wearing the bandana. Yeah, wasting all our devil strand on that. How much do we have in here now? 56. Okay, that is enough for the one book, but we have nowhere near enough magicite. We should be getting a crop of that in a reasonable amount of time, though. Hey, we have a Triceratops egg. You are now. Okay, pemmican is being spicified, so that's good. You're making cheese, and people are eating cheese. If they eat the cheese straight, it's still a mood-boosting food, but it does mean that we have trouble getting tacos. We should have enough cornmeal, right? I am making cornmeal, aren't I? Yeah, we totally have cornmeal. Okay. Okay, Toad is making... What do I have set for the loom? I have the... Oh, okay. I need to change this to where the salvage is the top priority. Oh, that's the problem here. We have the weave cloth forever bill, and then they weave a quantity of cloth. We want to make sure this is, we just want to have 100 cloth as a bare minimum, and then do this, and then this one here we don't do forever. We do, this one is the one we do until we have 450. And we unpause that at 100. Okay. Visiting Grave, which I believe does give a mood. Or is it just... It may just be a recreation activity. Yeah, it's just a recreation activity. But we have enough different kind. We need board games. What do we have for board games? Oh, hey. Heck yeah. Let's make a pool table. Why won't it let... Oh, now it'll let me... Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the pool table... You know, let's put the pool table right there. Okay. This is the quest for send a researcher. Yeah, and we don't ever want to do those. Those are just a terrible idea. And we're going to go ahead and quality build on this one for good. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't matter. We'll get that quickly anyway. And we want this over here where it's light. We can make a game of in here as well. Actually, a marimba also is another kind of entertainment, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. Need to upgrade beds also. Too many people, not enough work getting done. Combat supplier. Oh my goodness. Okay. Merchants showed up. These may or may not be the people we asked for, but I will accept a merchant visit of any sort. Combat supplier means we can sell them weapons. They have a blood mage. They're splitting up and going around the long way. See, I mean, our hunter hasn't even gone after those kangaroos. Okay, Sleepy is currently our best merchant, and a group of travelers from the same settlement. But they're just travelers. They're not merchants. As soon as they get up into our territory, we will trade with them. Alright, go ahead and trade with. Sleepy probably shouldn't be wearing that hat, but that's okay. Okay, we could sell the Triceratops egg. That's funny. A swarm shell. We could... Oh my goodness. Killbot thing. Porridge steel club. You're below 60%. You can go away. A wooden mace. You can go away. All of you can go away. We don't want any of that. They will sell us decent weapons. I mean, 7,000 for an axe made out of thrumbo horns. Hits a stab with that thing hits for 31 damage. Plus it has bonuses. Oh yeah, this is an artifact weapon. Yeah, max energy, magic resist, damage boost. So this would be amazing in the hands of one of our skilled people, but obviously that's not going to happen. Claymore, Warhammer, just really, really high damage on a hit with that thing. The Claymore probably the same similar stats. It's got a couple more options, so it's got more hit variance, but it does more. Yeah, Beta Poly is a... Alpha Poly and Beta Poly are mod materials, and they are just phenomenally expensive. It's really nice when you just happen to find stuff made out of them, because it's great. Yeah, I mean, they're just expensive. It's just a price multiplier on these things. I mean, to be fair, a scalpel that is 140 DPS, that thing is game-breaking. But there's no way we're using that. Shotguns. That gun is in really bad state. We'll sell that for the $4 we'll get for it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Guns. Yeah, throwing knives. Beta Poly throwing knives. 14 damage only. But the DP... Oh yeah, in melee, their DPS is just ridiculous. Their, what is their rate of fire? Yeah, they're actually not that great in ranged, but once they get up close, it's actually... Yeah, there's just broken stuff here. You know what? Let's sell off this wooden armor that we don't want and that steel plate. Because we do have the Brigandine. We do have the hauberks here we can wear. Let's get rid of that. You're under 60%. You're under 60%. Man, the temptation to buy a flamethrower... Actually, sheesh, the temptation to buy a rocket launcher is really high. Because it's an RPG. The game does not manage ammo for weapons like this. There's mods to do it, but I don't run anything like that. But still, 36 range, 30-second charge to fire, and then 50 damage explosion, which 40 damage is usually enough to remove a limb completely, so that would be pretty broken. Combat handgun. Semi-auto handgun. Mediocre gun. We could make those pretty soon. Let's go ahead and just make sure we have everything else here. We have some bracers that need to go away. And everything else, there's a bunch of really low quality stuff here. We're getting $1 for these because it rounds up. So even though it's only worth 2 cents, we're actually getting a full silver out of it. So that's always nice. All of this below 60. Yeah, that smoke pop belt. Single use. No, thank you. You know what? Let's get these. No, let's just go ahead and yeah, we'll just sell off what we've already queued up. We'll get $80 for the guy visiting. It's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get 10 good medicine for emergencies. And these are pretty valuable. They have a fairly long laundry list of ingredients, but I think we'll just go with that. And that should help some more people survive a little bit longer. All that medicine indoors. Oh, you're going to do a bulk hauling, aren't you? Okay, Toad, what are you working on? You're making more hand tools because Tasca picked them up. And you're like, oh, we're out of tools. No, we're not, dude. When you're done with that, Toad, I really, really need you to strip down all of this extra cloth that we don't want. Then we can worry about making. There we go. Combat training. Oh yeah, he can now... Yeah, he can now train lower level fighters. This is interesting. So Toad's skill... Toad is level 20. Trunka is only level 12. Toad could probably mentor her. You two? I'm going to let him finish that real quick. Okay, you two both come here. And then we will allow Toad to combat training Trunka here. So this is a once per thing, just a manual. Looks like they can do once per day. Social status. This is a lot of particles for teaching somebody how to hit good. So it looked like Trunka got 100 XP, I thought I saw. So did not raise a full level. But still, it did something. And hey, this will get us the... We may need to set up something to convert bamboo into wood, because we're actually starting to produce it in obscene quantities now, so this is good. We should probably build more buildings. We should build a better jail cell. And that really is going to be, I think, we could build Alcatraz. We could build a little cell out on the water. Oh, that would be funny. I'm not going to do it, though. Because I don't want people to have to deal with getting somewhere inconvenient. But we also want the research lab. So if we... I want people's workspaces to be close to the dining room here. We have the pool table. We have food. That porridge is going bad if nobody eats it. Let's designate the porridge is not allowed in here. Porridge is not allowed in here, Trunka. Sleepy, what are you doing? You are eating some stew. You can do some sorting in there. Maybe that will get... If we can get the porridge into the freezer, that'll really help. No, you just compress the stacks. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. There we go. Haul the porridge. Alright, porridge goes in the fridge, so it's not going to go bad anymore. That is a... Okay. We also probably want to we really want to consider building a guest room. Okay. I think research lab and guest shop over here. This is the only place we really have to put it. We have room for it, especially if we floor off stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So if we do a structure here, that is, we're just going to build out of bamboo, because it's what we have. So let's go 13. Square. I think that's, nope, that's not square at all. That's not square at all. Wait, that's 11 by 11. Oh, I did do it right. Huh. Okay. No. Cancel that. Thank you. Okay. ASMB. So we need to do a... we're going to go ahead and put a rare guest. Oh, him. Yeah. He's a slacker. He sleeps during the night or something. I don't know. To be fair, he is in the same time zone as me. But yeah. Let's go ahead and... and we can schedule a door on that side as well. Structure. Ah, it is that time of year again. And by time of year, I mean, yeah. Okay. Let's make 2 bedrooms here for the guests. Let's make 2 bedrooms for the guests here. Okay. Buffalo's being chased by a crocodile. Hey, crocodile. Hunt. Where are you? Where's Buffalo? Buffalo's way up there. Buffalo. Oh, hey. Raptor died. I wonder what did it in. It fought a cheetah and lost. There's the cheetah. The cheetah, yeah, mutual kill. But those are rotten. Let's actually urgent haul that one. So, Buffalo, I want you to go ahead and come over here. Where's the croc? There it is. Yeah, I don't see how you keep thinking he sounds like me. I have listened. Is it still coming for Buffalo? It is still coming for Buffalo. Alright, we're going to have him go out there. Oh, who's it going after now? It is still going after Buffalo. Oh, because of the door. It's gonna, once that door closes, it's going to turn back around? Or is it changing targets? It is still hunting Buffalo. Alright, dude. Let's shoot us a crocodile. One shot. Shot off a claw. Okay, who is over here? Tarsier is not a person we want to try to fight this thing. Barry, it's after Barry. Barry can outrun that crocodile, even carrying a lizard on his back. Come on. That's possible. Alright, there we go. One more hit and it'll start bleeding out. Are you really out of range? You are just out of range. This is a very hungry crocodile. Is there just nothing for it to hunt over here? There we go. Now it's going to bleed out. We just need to hit it one more time, I think. Should probably figure out a mechanic for making things that actually can move fast through the water. It's dumb that crocs are slower in the water than on land. There we go. We could try to rescue it, which would be hilarious. We don't need any more animals, though. And besides, it's a fair amount of work to maintain. Yeah, it's just not worth it. It's a carnivore. Finish hunting it down. All right. Hey, we got more meats in the fridge. It's 2 more animals. All right, this is almost there. Let's go ahead and floor this off. Actually, I didn't really mean to let them continue building, but we got 1, 2, 3. So these are some pretty tiny rooms. Let's make them bigger, like that. 4x3s should be reasonable. And then we can build doors like that. We could build another room this size here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there we go. We can have this. This can be the little guest room. That gives us 3 guest beds. Flooring. Let's go ahead and allow bamboo walkway around that as well. Like so. And we need to do something about the flooring in here. I don't really want to do it out of bamboo also. The monochrome is just going to get to me. But I think I really have no other choice. So let's just go ahead and do it. We have 2,000 bamboo at this point. So let's use it. But this right here will be a guest house, and we will also build like the research station right across from it. It's a straight shot still in and out of there. Oh, people are actually... I heard... It makes the sound. There's no animation. It's disappointing. More drug lab work. Okay, good. Oh, we need to finish making the rest of that floor. Flooring, bamboo, doodaloo-doo. Okay, the traders are leaving. That's fine. We don't need them anyway. It would be nice if we had their guns. Ugh, another Z. Okay, seriously. Somebody is not training animals. Buffalo is the only one set to train animals, and that's because he's... And... See, we can't have Toad do it. Toby could kind of do it. Harvest... Okay, Sleepy. See, Sleepy is getting too many jobs now, too. We had such a balanced kind of setup, and then it went all wrong with unfortunate deaths. Buffalo's job really needs to be dealing with animals at this point. So I'm going to have to cut his harvesting priority to 2 here, because we still have other people who can do harvesting. But that's just going to have to happen. Actually, he needs to not be set as a hauler by default either. Those guys can go. What is this? Helixian gas. Okay. How are we for meds? Where's the hospital? We have 5 quinine and 4 opium, of all things. Okay. The other stuff I guess we just don't have the raw materials for. Toad is getting all that bamboo out there. We need to tell the animals they're not allowed inside here. Pasture no longer includes this area. And honestly, it doesn't include this area either, because that's going to be the research lab. I should expand this, though. We will allow that out there now. Why are the animals all... Okay, Toad leveled up again. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Critical or AoE. Let's get the AoE on this, because anytime I have him jump in, I do really want him to smash everything instead of... Thankfully bamboo's quick to build out of. I mean, okay, so we have fires. That'll happen, but... I mean, it'll go up like a candle, but, you know. There are worse things. Is he gonna keep building it? No, he's... Did he just telepoof himself into... Okay, he's fine. Alright, we'll probably put some candles in here. We'll move some... This will eventually look nice. We have enough people now that Toby's actually working on this as well. I don't know what Toby's been up to this whole time. Let's see, nobody's working on making bricks. We're basically out of bricks. We have adobe and some mud, and that's it. Tosca, what on earth are you wearing? You're wearing a tool belt. Oh, you are some kind of bad cliche. Yeah, that's just not good, man. You need to get some real pants. Like, seriously. All of y'all need shirts. This is, like, critical. Our people don't wear shirts anymore. The doctor. The doctor is wearing scrubs. And nobody else... Okay. And Angel. Angel has clothing. But everybody else is wearing capes and no shirts. Most of them have pants. But not all of them. I need to build better beds in the hospital, and then we will build the... Well, the Weber walks all that way just to botch the floor. Stone cutting is set. Okay. That is scheduled. Is anybody I didn't... Yeah, I didn't set. Okay. Tarsier and Trunka are the only ones who can do the stone cutting. Trunka is busy... Okay. Tarsier is making animal feed. That's allowed. Hey, Hey, we have sushi. How fast that gonna go bad? Eh, it looks like it'll last. I really need to get the rim fridge stuff working. We are gonna have a baby Triceratops. What are you making? You're making more opium. What did I set the bill on that to anyway? Okay, I am saying maintain 10. Okay. Seriously, Grump, you just need to lighten up, man. You're going out and playing in the dirt by yourself. No wonder you don't think you have any friends. You're avoiding the entire colony. Barry! Don't leave the milk out there. Okay, we need to put beds in those rooms. We need to really just replace these beds. Okay, so let's go ahead and make... Let's require excellent level beds. What do we have for material-wise? We have enough wood to do that. We have so much more bamboo. Actually, we used most of it. Okay, alright, we still have that. Okay. So let's go ahead and make... I'm going to make 3 more beds. 3 more beds? 2 more beds. We want 3 bedrooms up here. We have 2 of these. Let's make 3 beds, and we can relocate one of these beds up into the guest room. Okay. So structure, furniture, bed, bamboo. 1, 2, 3. And you guys all must be excellent, or we don't let you stay. Alright. So we will get those built up, and that will allow... Well, it'll make the hospital more efficient. How close are we to the research on that? Okay, very good, very good. We can actually have the... We can actually get that porcelain going. Yep, let that dummy know who's boss. Scalpel should not make that kind of noise. We have Grumpy and Sleepy here. We need to make a little place to put the dwarves. And Toby, because that's clearly another dwarf's name. Actually, Toby's a goblin's name. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move these beds right now. And you reinstall there. And then let's see, I don't think any of these singles... Okay, who is the grumpiest other than Grump? You know what? Weber needs more sleep. She gets a bed upgrade. She needs it. Doctor needs to be well rested. Okay. 1 bamboo bed. Two bamboo beds. Okay, great. Oh, nope. See, those aren't good enough. So those are getting torn apart. And we'll get rebuilt. Alright, we can go ahead and reinstall you, though, right here. And then designate you as medical once you're done. But he is actually tearing apart... What is that? Oh, okay. Wait, why isn't that loud there? It's not food. Manufactured. Apothecary products. Powders. Powders and oils are allowed to go in that pile. Alright, improved ceramics. Excellent. Okay, improved ceramics. So, we need to add a... Wait. Why am I not seeing the porcelain tiles? That was the tech for them, wasn't it? Porcelain? Make porcelain. Oh, at the ceramics bench. Haha. Dedicated crafting table. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Production. Ceramics bench. There we go. Out of bamboo. You can go right there. Okay, you are a medical bed. Okay, you two beds are actually for guest use. Hmm. We should probably do something about... That's fine. But we should put a dining table in here. Furniture. Actually, I do have enough adobe. That is big, though. That is really big. Let's just build that right there. I don't have a better looking material, do I? Ooh, lab counters. Therapy couch. Therapy couch. I may need to... that's right. We need to make the... We need to put a... Make a therapy couch with an armchair in it so we can actually start talking people down from stuff. Bar stools. Let's do that. Oh, these are the only materials we have. What do we have for tables anyways in this map? Table. Are there any loose tables? There are loose tables. Let's claim all of those. Uninstall. We'll repair those when they come back, but that's materials that we don't have to worry about crafting. Having all of this in this room seriously degrades the room's quality. It's a very impressive room. The beauty is neutral. We have so many positive beauty modifiers, but because this is so ugly, so we look here, yeah, all these negative 2, 3, 4 modifiers, whereas the hearth is a huge positive. Okay, there's a hyena after one of our babies. You gotta go. Where are you? Who is up here? Barry? You just have a bow. That's not really gonna work. Toby. You. And Barry. Barry, go ahead and stand right there. Toby. You come up here. Alright, where is that hyena? It went around. Toby, I'm curious. You're riding a dinosaur. Let's come out here and see if you can catch up. You cannot. The hyena is faster. Alright, you go ahead and just do your thing. We need somebody to come and fight this, though. Who is capable of fighting a hyena with minimum difficulty? Honestly, we can send the soldiers out to do this. Are you making shirts for people? You are. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to mess with that. You are allowed to make shirts. Who are Shooty Bang people? We need Buffalo and Trunka. You two can come and deal with the hyena threat. Because it's going to try to come around here. We really need to do something about forcing things inside here so we can shoot at them. Trunka is fast though, that's good. Got it. 1. Same hyena, same hyena. Okay. Actually, is there only one hyena on the map? Oh, there are 2 hyenas. Okay. It's making chittering noises. Buffalo, so glad you could join us. Buffalo, your job is to finish that off. You're going to go all the way around, aren't you? You are. Okay. That's fine, though. I think that's okay. All right. So, what are people up to now? Research, making clothing, still trying that bed. Okay, that wooden bed, 110, 107, 115. The bamboo bed, 110, 107, 114. Okay, all right. Okay, so they are the same. Good. Yes, okay. You reinstall that. I can't. There we go. You reinstall it there, and we will make you the other hospital bed. And then the wooden one will go into Weber's room. And nope. You botched it again. That's okay. We have the material. You are also medical. Why is that not... Cannot merge? I have 9 right there. Don't tell me it doesn't stack to 10. It stacks to 9? Okay. I don't know why I reacted to that. Okay, this storage solution situation. We have a serious problem with stuff being stored. We need to make clothing storage. Okay. What do we have in storage here? Okay, let's see here. Tall shelves, miscellaneous items. Looks like everything. Hayloft is just for hay, I'm guessing. Hampers store large amounts of diverse small items. Clothing rack. There we go. All right, let's make like 4 of these and a weapons cabinet. How much steel do we have on hand? Come on, you. Okay, 700 steel. So if we make the clothing racks out of steel, that's fine. So let's make like 3 of these. Just like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, we'll just do 3 for now. And we will do a weapon cabinet. Steel. And that's actually going to go right here for now. And there's no quality requirement on any of these. We're just going to build them. Whoever's going to deliver. What is that? Plasteel. Okay. I can't wait until we can disassemble these. Oh, hey. These guys are deteriorating. Toad. Yeah, we need to get people their better beds. Okay, so I think if we had Toad you know what? I'm going to tell him to auto train. That might be what we need to do. And then maybe he will just seek out and help Trunka level up faster. Trunka will ding very soon. Need to figure out what on earth he's getting next, because we maxed out his movement and tankiness. Cleave is really effective. Honestly, all of his buttons are really good. The grapple is probably his least effective for us ability. The whirlwind does a ton of damage. Masterwork, clothing rack. Okay, cool. Stamina cost. Honestly, reducing stamina costs are probably good. So, because we have him set to auto cleave just constantly. So I think maybe reducing the stamina cost of cleave. Yeah, this doesn't level up. Grapple does. The level up probably increases its range, and it probably gets a zero spin up time. What are these other? Stamina regen rate, damage of combat abilities, stamina cost of all abilities, and max stamina pool. You know what? Let's actually go with... Yeah, there's nothing here for like hit points or anything like that, which I guess is understandable. But... And we can look at getting some other skills to teach as well. A brigandine. That is going to be some really decent armor for Toad, who probably should wear it. Toad, when you're done with that, wear the brigandine. Let's see, how's your gear doing? Okay, good. You can wear that under the cape, I thought so. But now you have 83% edged resist over your torso. Or, well, 92 over your torso. And a fair amount of other damage resist as well. We'll need a better helmet, but we don't have one right now. But okay, so these clothing racks need to... Okay, contents here. There's storage. These are not allowed to store tainted clothing. Yeah, they're... Okay, by default, they're not allowed to store anything. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and allow, frankly, any clothing, I think. Yeah, let's just allow any non-tainted clothing. What is under special apparel? Hats and stuff. You know what? We're just going to allow all except for tainted. You allow all except for tainted. You allow all except for tainted. Okay. And hopefully that should clean up all of our clothing storage problems. Come on, you. Yes. Okay, the election is underway. So much better. Okay, that rayon vest needs to be... Yeah, that vest needs to be disassembled. But look, clothing in a reasonable amount of space. Barry, are you continuing to do hauling things? You guys are being weird is what you're doing. Limestone table, excellent. Install. You can be installed right here. We'll put it right there. Did that bed get finished? That bed did get finished. Excellent. Okay. We are going to do the bed shuffle. You get reinstalled here. Like so. Then we're going to move this bed to there and that bed to there. These excellent quality beds are going to significantly increase the recovery rate in the hospital and the success chances. Oh, Felicia's wearing the tabard now. So now if we look at the needs... Okay. The tainted debuff might actually be worse than the nudity debuff. Weber. Oh, you're voting. Okay, fine. You can vote. Tasca, you're also voting. The pool table is the polling place. They're voting at the pool table. Barry, you're also voting. Who is not voting? Not the prisoner. Toad, you just hauled that one bed. We'll go ahead and make that allowed for guests. And now, okay, this bed, reinstall at there. This bed, reinstall at... It won't let me do that yet. Yeah, we have to do this one at a time. Okay, what are you doing? You are... How about you clean the guest rooms real quick? Everybody tracked a bunch of dirt in it. Probably should put doormats. Okay, Trunka leveled. Trunka, we were going to say cleave efficiency, weren't we? I think so. Hello. Alright, everybody's mostly sane, it looks like. People are starting to wear shirts. That's a good sign. Okay, this is Weber's bedroom now. Set owner. You're the only one without a bed. You get the better bed now. Fatigue. You're well, guess what? We got you a better bed. So you can just be a little bit less whiny and have that better bed. Everybody's complaining. Everybody's got problems. Alright. How's that doing? Toad still sort the clothing, sort the armor. Okay. Alright, all of that compressed really nicely. We're going to need to make, like, several more of these. Yeah. We're going to need to make a whole batch. Okay, that other hyena decided it's a problem. Buffalo? What are you doing? You're unloading the lumber you're carrying. Barry won the election. Barry deserved it. Barry's awesome. He's our janitor. The janitor deserves to be the mayor. Buffalo, hunt the hyena. Trunka and Toad, I need you two on support because this could get ugly fast. Why am I going this way? Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do this the slow way here. Trunka up here. Got it. Okay. Really? I know. It wants the baby. All right, you Burden. Trunka. You Whirlwind. Actually, yeah, you Whirlwind. All right, is there any hyena left? Nope, they got it. Okay. All right. Are you hauling? You are hauling. Toad is even going to haul that lumber. Excellent. And Buffalo should be like, oh, I guess you guys beat me to that. Yeah, because you walked the wrong way, dude. Alright. Grump. I don't know what to do about you. There, make friends. Talk to people. Grump, you probably shouldn't... Yeah. There's not really a ton we can do about... Let's go ahead and build a steel brazier right here. We also need to build some seating. Are we seriously that low on the bamboo now? No, we just haven't ever hauled it still. Grump, what are you up to? You are hauling sugarcane. Okay, that's allowed. And you're just riding a dinosaur through the dining room. Toad leveled up again. Toad is leveling up like a machine. Okay. AoE his teleport. So now when he poofs down, he is going to have a... So the base... Does it say the base radius is anything? Doesn't look like it. I think... I don't know whether he hits now in a 1.5 tile radius or how that works. It's gonna be he's gonna do little, you know, superhero landing on top of the bad guys when he jumps in now though, so that should be pretty effective. Barry, what on earth was that noise? Oh, I think that was training each other. Okay. We got that set up now. It's not the mayoral office or a gather spot. Colonists will not play music here. Do they play music at tables normally? Let's see about getting some chairs. I was going to make bar stools, right? Furniture. Structure. No, furniture. Bar stools. And we will go ahead and allow them to be wooden here. There is no rotation for that, so we'll just make 2 of those. This is normal quality. These are going to be allowed to be whatever quality. But that gives guests somewhere safe to stay. The temperature is going to be a problem because the temperature fluctuates so greatly. And now that we have a heat source in here because we want light, this may be a little bit, yeah, it's already warming up. And if we were to add like hearths to the bedrooms or something, I mean, it makes them pretty, but it also makes them warm. And we don't really have, I mean, we have the primitive cooling, but it's not that effective. It's like 10 wood, yeah, it's 10 wood a day to run. So I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to say this is good enough for now once we build a card table. Recreation. We're going to build a card table. Oh, that's too big. Fairy table smaller. There we go. We can build that here instead. We'll build that. And that's probably it. That's probably more than enough for just having something. My goodness. Okay, Toad just made a masterwork bar stool. That's great. That's going to do something to the beauty in the room, right? Nope, it didn't. Room quality, slightly impressive. Very spacious. These rooms are mediocre rooms. Let's go ahead and add in blah blah the things, these end tables. Let's build copies of those everywhere. We'll put end tables in each of those bedrooms, and that I think is I'm definitely gonna nope I'm gonna put some flooring. How are we on leather? We are super low on textiles. We are super low on textiles. Okay. Well then. Somebody needs to prioritize working on textiles. Okay, these tables are good. Herbalism yields. Okay, great. We'll get more of our herbal stuff when we harvest it now, which is wonderful. Weber, are you planting? You are. How about you haul some of this bamboo? And Sleepy, you're hauling wheat. How about once you're done with that, also haul some more bamboo? Hey, Red Eye. We will get this bamboo in the indoors soon enough. Yeah, Barry is not even doing enough as much cleaning anymore. Nope, no new mages. No new mages. No new people yet. You didn't miss much. I've mostly just been doing construction. We're trying to build a little guest building here, and we're going to build a new research lab on the other side of it, I think. And probably actually make better flooring than just the dirt paths up there. In fact, let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. All the way up. And this will allow, we can build the rest of that, but I need to get a clay digging spot. Do we still have the one down there? No, we did dismantle that one. Okay. So I need a, you know what? A clay pit. Oh, you fool. Right there, clay pit. That is going to be where we get the stuff to make our porcelain from. Okay, there we go. Sand and clay. Porcelain requires a lot of it. They still have not built that table. I told him to... Oh, there it is. I just can't find things. Adobe stool, we will go ahead and build another stool right there. That's fine. Okay, you, ceramics bench. Make porcelain. It costs 60 clay, or 60 sand and 20 clay per... It doesn't say how much we get per recipe. But we need increments of that. So let's go ahead and do until we have... Let's say our target for porcelain is 250. And we will unpause at 100. And there's no concern for where we get the sand and clay from. And then we need to, up here though, make sure we have bills to ensure that we have that. So I'm going to say have 300 sand, unpause at 60. And I'm going to say have 200 clay. I said have, actually let's have 100 clay, and we will unpause at 40 on that. Let's actually go ahead and unpause that at no, we'll unpause that at, yeah, at 120. That's fine. Okay, that will be what we need there. This right here is set up. Okay, so porcelain is going to start coming in very slowly once people decide that it's a priority. Why is there a zebra in the... Okay, it moved. Another masterwork. Adobe stool masterwork. Yep, we're going to start getting those a bunch. Doesn't make the room any nicer. Doesn't make it any more comfortable. But it does mean that whoever is making the clay or making the porcelain is going to be slightly less grumpy about it. Yeah, that sand comes in pretty quick. Yeah, that's already 300, so we're fine on that. I need to make cloth doormats up here. Matt, are you miscellaneous? Well, yeah, but I haven't found mage settlements, honestly. Oh, the doormats. Ew, the doormats can only be leather. Okay. Filing cabinets. Yeah, the clay takes a little bit longer to dig, but that's fine. Yeah, because if we look here, I'm not isolated. I mean, there's a base right there. But as far as what is a mage, I don't know whether this is a mage faction or not. I tried to look up what Weber's former faction was, but it didn't show me. Social here. Actually, yeah, she doesn't like anybody. She does not like anybody. Purple star? You mean that this star right here, this very much like sheriff kind of star? I'm pretty sure Rimville, the purple cactus, is and yeah, so that it's not a case that I'm far away from a mage settlement. It's the closest settlement to where I am. I'm pretty sure that's just regular people. There's another star here. But either way, I mean, I'm on a river. I'm not... Buffalo, what's wrong? Is it your anxiety again? It is your anxiety. Okay. There's nothing we can do about that. Felicia, how is you doing? We did set you... Oh yeah, we did set you to no interaction. Let's go ahead and let people at least practice their chat with you. Oh, we stole her table. Huh? We stole the wrong table. How about one of you tables is damaged? Yeah, let's install that one. It'll get repaired when it goes in there. How are we on medicine? Okay, we are something. Toad, you're making more capes for people. I did set up a bill to dismantle old clothing, I think. Yeah, we have 2 salvage. Okay. Okay, the clay is getting dug up. Sometimes somebody... Yeah, I'm not running smoke leaf industry because I just don't find that sort of thing entertaining. And without a mod like that, it is just way too dangerous in the game to use it. It's not that big of a benefit, and your people, it's kind of ridiculous. If you look at this here. It is a... Yeah, it's 0.8 of a recreation bar. So I mean, it like tops out their rec meter. So that's good. But it's somewhere in here. There's the stats show it's a ridiculous high addiction rate for what it should be. And so you wind up with now a need to maintain this stuff. Okay, porcelain. This is allowed. You're allowed to. Why are you not storing porcelain? Store porcelain. And now we can go ahead and put. We can fill out the kitchen first, or the. Let's do the hospital. You need to be reinstalled anyway. And we are going to refloor in porcelain tile the entire hospital. I can't see because I have room overlays on. Porcelain tile. Okay, 225. Okay, thought so. So that's going to take a while to do that, but that will slowly increase the... Okay, visitors. Okay, see, these guys don't have any. These guys are medievals. They clearly don't have... These are the guys who beat up who beat up Weber for us, I think. These guys had a druid, I think, when the fight happened. Are you going to claim a guest room? You did. Did you just... Yeah, you did. Okay. Boop. Checked in. Okay. Yeah, not enough guest beds. Ha. Let's go ahead and make some beds real quick. Okay, how are we on? We have definitely enough bamboo. So let's go ahead and make some bamboo beds real fast. Furniture. A bed. Bamboo bed. Let's make 4 bamboo beds real quick. And Toad, what are you working on? You're doing the flooring. Okay. I really need you to go ahead and prioritize this. Actually, Toby, you work on that one. Normally I would say getting the better floor in there, but getting these guys to have a better guest experience is going to be... And we're not going to charge for the beds. Toby, you can build. You're 16 construction. You should be building more than you're... Okay, and you two are also guest beds. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully they like us. They definitely changed the way hospitality works from when I played with it last. How was the sushi? The sushi is fine. Okay, good. Dang it. We gotta... Are you just the kind who... Why? Why would you do this? I guess too smart? Did that do it? Dang it. That is not what we need. Yeah, you insulted. Oh, you idiots. You're medical. Weber. Tend to the guest who got punched. Yeah, we're like, hey. No, these are different. These are visitors. These are visitors, and because we have guest rooms in the hospitality mod, they will actually stay here. We could charge rent for the rooms, but I'm not doing that right now. I could, like, you know... What? What just happened? A cheetah just killed one of my peoples. What on earth? One of the visitors. Did you have any good stuff? No, you didn't. Why? Why would that... How did... Oh, for the trader. Yeah. That needs to die. Super bad right now. Barry, what are you doing? You're cleaning the blood. Cute. Tasca? I need... Okay, Angel. You three all... kill the... Kill that. Barry, I need you to back up. Trunka, switch to melee. Grapple the thing. Okay. Yeah, the cheetah got in. I didn't get an alert because it was stalking a visitor, and the visitor was asleep when it attacked him. Well, yeah, we lost 3 reputation points off of that. That is going to sour their mood. They're going to have a bad experience now. Yeah. Oops. Oh, no. Angel, beat it to death with a stick. Toad? Actually, Angel, go ahead and haul the corpse to the freezer. Tasca, haul the other corpse to the freezer. Barry, you can be... Oh my goodness, that is just so stupid. It just sneak attacked us. That's just dumb. Alright. Toad. Go ahead and dissect that. Toby, go ahead and dig the grave. When you're done with that, dig the grave. Yeah, so our visitors have gotten in a fight, and one of them... Okay, this grave is not allowed for colonists. This is for we will bury a dissected stranger. We're going to go ahead and if her body survives the autopsy here, we will put her in the grave. Toad, bury the corpse. All right. Oops. That was their doctor, too. These guys are... No, these guys count as traders. Toby, you can trade. Are you going to try to go to... No, Toby's slow. Toby's slow. Let's not worry about that. So it looks like we can try to trade with these people individually. Okay, Barry. Barry, my boy. Go ahead and try to trade with Stevens. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Yeah, he's carrying 23 bucks. He's got a prosthetic hand that he's carrying on him for obscure reasons. And a beer. We will sell you back your friend's hammer. Sorry about that. Here's her hammer. You can have it back for 15 bucks. King, if we look at his gear, he has a guitar. Honestly, buying the guitar off him might not be bad. So it looks like for the most part, we can basically just trade with what they're carrying. So mostly they're just carrying food. We can make prosthetic. Actually, that is a prosthetic hand, not a hook hand. So that is higher tier. What is this? Vinca alkaloid. What in blazes? Vinca alkaloids are a set of antimitotic and antimicrotubule alkaloid agents, originally derived from the periwinkle plant and other vinca plants. They block beta-tubulin polymerization in a dividing cell. This is a precursor chemical used in chemotherapy. Well, okay then. I don't know why I have this, but chemo drugs? Okay. We probably want to build the... Yeah. We're pretty close to having all of the stuff we need to keep this place clean. She only got punched, though, yeah. Actually, she did get... Yeah, the worst thing is Trunka does edged damage in melee unarmed combat, so people bleed when he punches people. They bleed. It's really silly. He'd be really interesting as a monk. Yeah, so I don't know what to think about how this visit is going to be rated. We're going to lose rep points from these people because of this. I mean, we lost 3 because of the death alone. How's M's mood? Okay. Okay. Don't like Grump. Don't like Trunka because, yeah, they got in a fight. Hates Trunka. Hates Grump because Grump is awful. Not related to the one who died. I'm curious. Was anybody like super... Thankfully, it looks like nobody was super attached to the... Why were you just wandering in Grump's bedroom? Tosca 6 or 17. Medical now. Or not medical, sciencel. That one. Flu. Oh my goodness. Okay. 5 people with the flu. That's super no good. We do have we have anti-malarials, which we will use to help the healing process, because this will dramatically speed the healing process. Oh, you were going to ask when we get the flu? Well, apparently December is flu season here. So let's get people treated. Okay, thankfully Weber is not all of you. Oh, I can't bulk assign. All of you get a dose of the anti-malarials. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way here, because I don't think they can. Ooh, cure flu. Oh, but this is dangerous. This is like there's a chance of death. Yeah, 2% chance of death. Really good chance of success, but it would take 5 medicine. We will use that in an emergency if we have to. But yeah, we will administer the tea to everybody here. All right, and now Weber needs to start doctoring people. That's not the person I was looking for. Okay, of these 2 people, Grump needs to be tended to. And we are going to use the good. We're going to use the good medicine for this now. I would normally prefer. Oh, Grump got up. Of course he got up. Weber, what are you doing? You're going to tend to people. Okay, great. I'm going to let her auto-doctor. But Toad is also doctor. Or wait, Angel was just feeding people. Weber 12 doctor. We can do this. Quality 100. Quality 90. All right. All these patients need to be put on the porridge diet. Food restrictions. You get... Oh, I don't have a... I don't have a new food restriction. This is going to be hospital food. And it is going to be clear all meals. You are allowed porridge. You're probably allowed some other things, but we will add those individually. So yeah. Now, so Tasca is on hospital food. Buffalo is on hospital food. Toad is on hospital food. Tarsier is on hospital food. And Grump is on hospital food. Deal with it. Do we have enough? Is the porcelain ready? We have the porcelain for the wall. Okay. Or for the floor. Go ahead and give everybody the rest of their medicine. We can Force everybody to drink their tea. These sandstone? These are sandstone. Floor, sandstone tile. Doodle-doon, doodle-doon. When you're done with that, I want you to clean the hospital. Reduce the chance of infection. Okay, everybody is... Immunity is progressing at a positive rate. Thankfully, we bought 10 of those medicines. We only used 5 of them on this. We're probably going to wind up using the rest of them unnecessarily. But hey, if people develop the immunity fast enough, that'll be nice. Cotton. Are we really full on cotton? No, we are actually well unfull on cotton. We do, however, need to make more of the clothing things. I need to make like 4 more clothing bins here. And we can make them out of wood. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, we have the bamboo. Let's make them out of bamboo. So if I will build storage, clothing rack, bamboo clothing racks, we will build 1, 2, 3 bamboo clothing racks. Yeah, people have tried. Honestly, Dwarf Fortress does some of that. It does actually have kind of a, you know, temporary resident. All right, mad giraffes. 3 aggro giraffes. All right, where are they? They are just currently man-eater. We need to have Weber. Okay, Trunka, Weber. I need to leave the sick people in bed if at all possible. Toby, Barry, Sleepy, Angel. Seriously, it's the 7 dwarves. All of you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Tosca, not you. So all of you here are going to go into military response, and I need you to come right here. Angel has a club. Angel has a shotgun. Guess what? Use the shotgun. Weber also has a gun, right? Yeah, you have a revolver. Yeah, no, seriously. Moody, the mod that gives this little dialogue, is it's the only UI mod I consider mandatory. A lot of UI mods are really nice to have and they dramatically improve your experience, but that one is required. Okay, how is that gonna go? Oh, they're gonna try to go through there. Okay, great. Everybody, let's go ahead and line up. Yes, okay. Go ahead and start leaking. You're fine, Weber. Oh, you leveled. Perfect. Weber. Magic. Let's go ahead and ignite blood. I need to get some of these other things. Actually, the shield. Can I make the shield stronger? Decrease the cost. Make the strength of the shield. Increase the healing generated by the shield. Okay, Weber's going to stand right there, though. And we will throw a shield on Trunka if we have to jump in. You go there. Sleepy has a garbage weapon. Barry, has a pretty garbage weapon. What else do we have? Okay. Sleepy, go ahead and just come right there. We're not expecting much. Thankfully, it slows them down so much going through the thick water. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have you just drain one of these things. Okay. Okay, good. I didn't have to worry about that. Weber, heal yourself real quick. Stop bleeding. Okay. Yep, excellent. Okay. Barry, when you're done, you haul that one. Toby, when you're done, finish it off. And then haul that one. Okay, good, good, good. Everybody's doing much better. Yeah, having them in good beds with giving them the antibiotics, just because even you can see some of our people aren't healing as fast. We have a visitor. Okay. All right, you have 34 doses of KLT. That would have been really nice. If we had that, I would have actually considered putting our people on a regimen of that stuff. There's no helping it now. All right, let's go ahead and... Yep, okay. Yeah, who knows? There is a bed for him to sleep in. We're not charging anything for the beds. These are free beds. Yep, he's going in, just sleeping in the free bed. Forrest has been in there for a while. Toad leveled up again? Man. Well, let's increase the crit chance of his teleport. I can't wait to see him jump on top of a bad guy. Yeah. Well, sleeping off the flu. He's leveling up something. Actually, he does have the natural he does have the natural healing factor from his class. So that's helping. But I mean, Tosca has okay, we have another baby zebra. How many zebras are we up to? We have 2 babies right now. You know what? We're not gonna... Right now, we clearly can't afford to train sending animals to attack right now. So we are just going to try to make sure they're rideable. Because it's hard enough to maintain that. Hang on, can I make a filing cabinet in here? I can. We're going to build a filing cabinet right there. Minor break risk. What are you worried about? Are you just hungry? You're probably just hungry. Nobody's working on this. Because Toby is our only builder right now. And Toby's slow. Toby has spare parts. Or secondhand parts, I guess. Burn? What? Why does he have a burn on his wood? Why? Toby, you got your wooden parts burnt. Thankfully he's not feeling pain because of it. I'd have been mad at the game for that, but they're just less effective. I think he probably was stamping out a fire or something. Or minus a giraffe. Why is there... Okay, Sleepy's grabbing the other one. Alright, 30% recovered. This is actually really good. Nobody is in critical danger, but letting them sleep this off is gonna help. It would have been good. Actually, Grump did lay down here. This is good, because Grump is gonna get some Grump is gonna get some social. Weber cannot just draw existing blood. She cuts herself to start the process. But actually, you know what? Now that we have, let's actually science again here. Once she's done with that, I'm gonna let her finish. Okay, there we go. She's gonna eat. Okay, we're gonna let her eat. Hey! Okay. They enjoyed their stay, despite the fact that one of them got into a fist fight and had to spend the evening in the infirmary, and one of them got eaten by a cheetah on the front yard. They enjoyed the stay and they left presents. Yeah, we got left like cloth. One of them said tainted. I'm a little concerned what that means. Tainted? Find. That's what I read, right? Tainted? They didn't leave it there. And now the Adam guy, dog leather, sheep wool. Yeah, they basically left the trade goods they were carrying with, although I didn't see that on them all. Where's the other one? There's one up here. Isn't there? Oh, there are two right there. Yeah, I don't see where that other one came from. Oh well. Our people will haul it. Wait, are you out here? That's what it is. Tainted skin. The twisted and contorted skin of a fractal mutant. Quite rare and sought after, mainly for research. It's android skin. It's android skin. That is really weird. It makes really good armor. I mean, it's a really strong. It's really strong thermal stuff. There's basically we could make a pair of socks out of it. That's about it. And he also left 3 pemmican. I think he just kind of left that there. But hey, they're leaving, and this is good. The best thing was, though, I think if we look at the factions, oh, eyes bleeding. Yeah, their rep. So they went down to -3, I think, from the death. Can we see the I don't think I can see the history of rep events, though. Can I see maybe in the log? Not that. The log here, messages. Okay, they enjoyed their stay, 59. Okay, we didn't get 59 rep. But Yeah, from 3 to -2. So we lost 5 rep for the death. And so we gained a lot of that. We gained more rep back. So this is good. It's not as overpowered as it used to be. It used to be really bad. Basically, as long as you kept them alive and let them, be vaguely comfortable and, have entertainment sources and stuff, they would give you good gifts, and it was almost always worth it to let people show up and give you stuff instead of trying to, kidnap them or whatever. But right now we have a bunch of stuff that needs to get hauled, except Barry is busy talking to the prisoner. But we need him to get his social skill up because he's the mayor, and he has the strong passion for it. Yeah, oh well. Oh, you zebras. Okay. So now we only have one guest here, Adam. He can go visit the graves. Maybe he knew her. Except that's one of our graves, not his grave. Okay, Toby, what are you doing? Alright, I'm not going to stare at this right now. We're doing okay there. Toby, you are cutting hay. Alright, that's acceptable. I will allow cutting hay. Because we really need to get that hay indoors. Yes, look at that. I need to tell it to... Actually, sheesh. We're actually really solid on food. Are you missing body parts? Did we autopsy you? We did. Why won't you... Oh, that's right. We didn't. We didn't relight the corpse fire. We have the wood though for it, so let's do that. Where's the button? Miscellaneous? No, it's medieval. Yeah, let's go ahead and build the bonfire again. Alright, you are to burn forever. You are allowed to burn forever human-like, not colonists, strangers who have been dissected. There we go. You are allowed to burn strangers who have been dissected. And you do that forever. You do that in a small radius. And then we also need you to be able to burn rotting animals. Do forever. Not fresh. Animals. Animals that are rotten. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and allow everything on the map here. If I can remember where the button is for that. Allow. There we go. Allow everything. 2 things on the map is probably a couple of corpses. Nope, see those? Okay. See those? Allow. I'm going to search dead here. Yeah. Look at that. We're just going to allow all of these here. Allow. So there, those corpses can get hauled back and they will get burned. So we don't have animal corpses lying around. People are sufficiently recovered from the flu that they are. Wait, what is this? That egg needs to stay forbidden. What do we got? Nope, nope, nothing. Nobody is hauling this cloth. We're going to have this cloth take damage because people aren't prioritizing it. Toby, you're not planting. You are building, sir. That is your purpose in life for the moment. Salt, we probably should allow salt to be stored in the... Awesome. Okay, now you, and you, copy settings, you, and you, paste settings. There we go. So now we look at storage. Awesome. Okay. And I'm gonna remove the we are gonna zone, we are gonna unstockpile those two tiles right there. Can somebody, Barry, what are you doing? You're feeding a prisoner. Or not a prisoner, a patient. I think we have, I mean, the food, the actual cooking aspect of things is going very well. Weber, what are you up to? You are gathering a shirt. Okay, you are actually going to do some hauling. Okay, great. Who needs treatment? Okay. Your flu treatment is about worn off. You are the least healthy of them because you are lying in the stupid bed instead of in the smart bed. That's kind of to be expected. Weber, treat the patient. Ooh, porridge. We are out of porridge. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade the beds, but I was kind of out of materials for it at the time. We have enough to start. We have enough wood that we can start replacing people's beds, and so we will. But for the time being, I don't want to replace the bed of the guy who's on bed rest. Actually, you know what we can do? We can build a spare bed next to him and just have him hop over. So let's do that. I mean, obviously we want more capacity in the hospital so the doctor doesn't waste time going back. You know what? Let's do that. Let's build 2 more beds in the hospital. And both of you have to be excellent. This is part of the problem, too. Toby is 16. Toad is 18. So Toby is the one who has the better chance. Or Toad actually, you know what? Toad is 21 above. He's okay. He can build these beds. Nope. Only good. Toad, you're bored. After done that, I need you to really work on these beds. Because Tarsier is only 8%. And he's getting the porridge diet. The porridge needs to be made. Yeah, we're down to 3 porridges. You, when you're done eating, go ahead and keep cooking. Okay, Toad is going to need to rest here once he finishes making these beds. Nope. Yeah, normal. We want to make these be excellent, but it would be even more failed attempts to get Toby to do it, so. Oh, Toby's gonna try. See if he can manage it. Nope. He's like, I'm just gonna delivery boy. Whoever. Tend to Toad. I know. You will never get sleep. Just accept it. You are the doctor, and everyone is sick. Poor treatment, but again, Toad is the one with the little Wolverine healing factor. So, when you're done eating, not you. You, sir, are going to go ahead and try building these beds again. Okay, we got one. Medical. Yeah, we got our infection chance is under 40%. That's great. Indigestion. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Magicite coming online. Okay. Uh-huh. This might be... This is going to be an interesting amount of Magicite. We need to figure out what to do with this, because, yeah. Okay, you're making silage. Barley. Is there porridge? There is porridge. Okay, good. 220. We're going to have like 300 and something Magicite when this is done. 400 probably. That may be enough to give a combat class to somebody. Didn't we have somebody who had a physical adept? Yeah, Tasca here has a chance of getting a character class, I think. Tronka leveled up. Great. Let's go ahead and real quick, you can take your level. We're going to go ahead and do cleave efficiency. So, yeah, so you can do it more often. How is this? Okay, that is 70% to being a new baby dinosaur. Okay, the hospital is fully cleaned though. Oh, we didn't do the science experiment and the blood got wiped up. Oops. Oh well. Somebody's grumpy. Why are you cowering? What? What are you cowering from? What are you afraid of? What am I missing? Are you trapped? You are trapped. You are stuck. Toad? Buffalo, fake down. Toad, rescue Buffalo. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Somebody got confused. The fake down mod is really, really helpful. It's a little bit glitchy. Toad, where did you even go? You blinked all the way out. Why did you blink out there? I'm a little confused by that. You teleported. Toad, try to build the other bed and then you can rest. Teleporting. Oh, Toby's going to try to do this. Okay. Toby, good luck. Eclipse, of course. Okay. I don't think I can make unfinished torn script. So this would give us a random magical class. That's not what we need. We need the melee variety. So let's see here. It's probably advanced scribing. Unfinished arcane book. More fighter skills. Inner healing. Are you under master? No. No, unfinished martial book. It is totally right there in this inscribing. Okay, so there it is, 350 magicite. So we should be able to get a melee class for Tasca here. Buffalo. You are sleeping, you haven't been treated. Okay, and he enjoyed his stay. And he left us all the KLT. Because that's just insult to injury. Giving us the flu preventative while we're experiencing the flu. The problem is that's only a couple of days for our whole colony. We would have to be mass producing this stuff to really, really help. So it's nice, but it's kind of eh. The preventatives I've always found a little bit strange just because of how inconvenient they really can be. Alright, we're going to go ahead and what's the webinar on? Yeah, we're approaching 90%. Okay, well then. Okay, this is badness. Thankfully, it's a drone ship and not a poison ship. But it is going to aggravate all the guys in the colony. They have a Lancer with a charged lance and the Pikeman with a sniping needle gun. There may be more robots inside the ship, though. This is the problem, is I don't know if that's going to happen. We can EMP and kill these guys off pretty quickly. But we need all hands for this. Oh boy, okay. So right now, let's go ahead and expand, avoid. Everybody, stay away from that. That's bad. I'm leaving that message up there as a reminder. The fire is interesting. I love how they don't, how their corpses take damage from. Well, it was specifically the turret. The mechanoids themselves, actually, these are both ranged mechanoids. They don't explode on death, and they're terrible in melee. So these guys are actually really good to melee with. It was specifically that turret. Yeah, we're not gonna raid anybody. It's just those three things. We have the EMP spell. And if we just bring all hands, EMP them, and hose them with bullets, we have a chance. We have to get in like a ring. Sleepy? You're tempting fate here, bud. You are cremating corpses like I told you to, though, so I'll allow it for now. Okay, everybody's been treated. Toad is up to 90% recovery. Tuska's almost completely recovered. I think we're so close. I mean, honestly, the Buffalo is the worst at, or I guess Tarsier, because spent all that time in the wrong bed. Still in the wrong bed. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just let this go. Barry is chatting with him to keep him from going nuts, apparently. All right, let's... Oh, come on. Okay, weapons. Do I have more guns? I have a revolver and a hand cannon. We need to swap some people out for those two off of the recurve. Honestly, the recurve bows. We have a great bow and a long bow, so we need to drop the recurves for those. Okay. So shooty people who have the dumb weapons. Toby. Okay. Yeah, we have 4 guns that can replace these here. All right. Tarsier, what is your shooting skill 4? Yeah, all of y'all are terrible shots. But actually, you know what? With Trunka and Toad jumping on top of the bad guys, they should be able to do enough melee AoE that we may be able to get these things down really, really quickly. I think we shoot, and the minute the EMP starts to wear off, they jump. But okay, Toby gets the longbow. Toby, equip the longbow. Toad should not be carrying a ranged weapon at all. And he has the smoke grenades, right, in case that was important. Okay. So Angel, however, is carrying a shotgun. Barry is the mayor. He gets to carry a hand cannon now. Congrats, Barry. You got a promotion in weapon class. You get to carry... Where is it? What come in handy for ranged enemies? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's the whole point of the smoke grenades, is we pop smoke on ourselves, and we then shoot out of it. Okay. Tarsier, you can take this pistol, and Sleepy, you can take the great bow, wherever that is. Is this the great bow? This is the great bow. Sleepy, you get the great bow. There we go. So nobody should be wielding one of those recurve bows anymore. Wow. Knife. Does anybody need a melee weapon who does not have one yet? You have weapons. You have weapons. You have weapon. You have a weapon. You have just a pistol. And terrible melee skills. So Tarsier may need a better weapon. You have a knife and a bow. You have melee weapons. You don't need to be carrying 2 melee weapons. Sleepy does not need to be carrying. The mace can be your preferred melee weapon, that's fine. The axe is for... See, yeah, you're not even a plant gatherer. Just drop that. You shouldn't be even carrying that. Toby has a knife. Sleepy has a mace. Barry does not have a melee weapon. Barry needs to carry a knife, at the very least. Equip that knife as a sidearm. Weber has, yeah, she wields the scalpel as her primary weapon. And has the revolver for backup, that's fine. Angel has a club and a shotgun, and Grump has a knife and a pistol. Okay, alright. That's good for everybody's weapon assignments there. We do need to make sure that Toad is wearing the Brigandine, right. Trunka is the one who needs to wear the heavy armor. Though Trunka needs to actually... You need to put on some... You need to force wear the hauberk. Okay, that's cloth. We're going to also have you put on the scaled boots and gloves. Scaled gloves and scaled boots. There we go. That's going to be your change to your gear. And this makes Trunka an absolute machine with respect to armor. Yeah, that's good. Pants would be great. You know, just pants, I'm telling you. Pants in general are a good idea, people. Toad also needs to wear more armor. Trunka, what are you wearing for that hat? You're wearing the little light dodge helmet. How about you wear that helmet instead? There we go. Alright, you are heavier now. Both of them are wearing some armor. I'm not going to worry too much about the specifics of all of this right now. $300. Yeah, we have enough, I think, of the Magicite to make this. Bills. Okay, what is the skills requirement? Crafting 5, intellectual 6. Okay, so who here has intellectual 6? 2 people, and only 2 people. Tosca and Barry. Tosca here has crafting not enough. Barry has crafting sufficient. Well, that's kind of how that works. Let's see here. You need material. What are we missing? We have the Devil Strand. Oh, we need leather. We need the leather. Okay. We are going to make a single batch here of patch leather. Do until you have 100 patch leather. Actually, let's do it this way. Do X times. Let's do twice here. And we are going to use the least common leathers we have. Oh, there's the patch leather bill. I'm going to put this all the way at the top. And Barry, you need to make patch leather. This is important. We're going to get a okay, complex clothing. We can make hats. All right. So with all of that, we can make the better. We can make the better tailoring bench too. Is the other thing. Research. I don't know what we need to do for research next. Making better fighter skills and stuff, that can kind of wait. Getting the gem cutting table so we can start doing some of the mage class, some of the gem enchanting stuff. We just don't have the material for it, so it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. Complex herbalism, ginkgo, ginseng, wormwood. Okay, so we could get that. The tonics are interesting. Flu tonic. I need to see what that is. This is kind of relevant. Flu tonic. Okay, it's just a 3. It is just a more, 3-day thing. So it's probably just KLT 2.0. So we're probably not going to worry about those right now. Let's think about, teching up here. Actually, the oils. Yeah, we need to make the oils here so we can make the ointments here. Does that makes... that is one of the medicine upgrades. Yeah. Need to see what I need to make aloe oil. Aloe. Aloe cream? Aloe oil. Extracts. Okay, all right. Okay, that is, okay. Treated herbal medicine. Okay, this is the, this is the tech that I want then. I want extracts and ointments. Okay. All right, that is going to be next then, I think. After that, though, I need, like, vanilla crafting table super bad. Gunpowder, periwinkle, organ transplants. That's one of those techs that you want to have. Well, actually, we have a freezer now. As long as it's not... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's get organ transplants, just in case we have to remove some spare parts from the prisoner to quickly keep one of my people alive. And then we will get the ointments tech, and then we can think about medieval, you know, the basic smithing here. Okay. Okay. Barry, talk to me. You're my only hope, bud. Yes, grab all the bits of leather. Where are you even going? Oh, we have... Whoa, that is... we're going to forbid that for now. How about you... Don't do that. You make patch leather. You just don't use that tainted skin. Use all these other bits that we have tons of. Okay, another zebra gave birth. I wish there was a better mechanism for dealing with recipes that wind up requiring items that don't fit on the crafting table. So the drone is... So this ship, the ship that landed, is emitting a psychic badness that is irritating all the males in the colony. So if we click on one of the guys here, we look at their needs, minus 12 mood because of the low psychic drone. There's a scratching at the back of his head. Yeah, it affects only males. Some are general, some are focused. Most of the psychic drones in the game are targeting a gender. But yeah, okay, there we go. So are you done? You, Barry. You are now actually not going to salvage. You are going to focus on making... Wait, what is the material we... Oh, I bet these need to be hauled. Sleepy. When you are done with that, I want you to haul all the magicite. Because we need tons of this stuff in storage to be able to make the thing. You pick up all that magicite. And then, Barry, can you make it? You go ahead and keep salvaging stuff. We have 100 patch leather, so we totally can make this book out of patch leather. Okay, Barry, what is the material we're missing? Clear all. Patch leather. 100 patch leather, 350 magicite, 50 devil strand. There's 100 patch leather right there. Devil strand, we have 41. Okay, devil strand cloth needs a priority. That's what's going on. Up there for now. Sleepy, you can't do it. Barry, go ahead and finish that. When he's done with that, then he should be able to do it. Because we have 405. Okay. Barry, make the class book. What are you doing? No. You're not attending a meeting. You are not the mayor right now. You are the spellbook maker. It's going to take you forever to get here. Please, nobody clean up after him. Okay. Okay. You're allowed to make porcelain. That's fine. Okay. What now? No. This is so much your only priority. Thank you. Okay. And let's see what character class Tasca gets. It is... We don't know until we read it. Okay. Tasca, read the book. Wait, write the book? Write the book? Use a trained... Okay. Alright. Trained fighter can turn it into a specific class. Adepts can get a random class. Okay. And we are going to take a random class. As much as I like both of these, I mean, to be fair, this Blade Master is phenomenal. Yes, well, it was, it cost me a lot. That's pretty much just the cost of materials. Because if we look at the value of Magicite, that's $5 each. So it was 350 Magicite for this book, plus 50 Devil Strand, which is a very valuable cloth. $5 each of that. And then it was some junk leather. But it was 100 leather. So yeah, no, that's not that off. I mean, just the cost of materials alone was like 75% of that. All right, we're going to have him. Let's see what happens here. Tosca comes over here and ruins everything. I'm going to hit save in case it wasn't right to have Tosca push the button. Pretty sure it doesn't ruin it by doing this, and we'll get a random class. Okay. All right, it became a class, and we got Blade Dancer. Okay. And now we read the book. And now, lo and behold, Tosca has the same class as does Toad. So, that is acceptable. That's who I would have copied anyway. But now, you're allowed to teleport. Tosca can blink too. And you can blade spin. Toad, you can blade spin also. You can copy mages as well, but we have to have the... it costs more to make the mage, and it... and of course we have to have mages. We have to have people who are capable of learning the skills. And right now... Who do we have here? It's very expensive to do it, and the getting that magicite is rough. You can farm it, but if you... So I have exactly 50 magicite planted. Any more than that, and it starts to drain mana from people on the map. So that's... yeah, can't have that. And because I mean, mana drain eventually kills a mage, so we can't have more than this on it. I thought about just like making a separate farm just for letting the stuff grow, but either way, we have a character class. So we now have 3 fighter types and a mage. And to be fair, at 14 melee skill, that's good. Eventually we will stop being able to carry the Arbalest, but it's fine for now. All right, everybody should be pretty much, yeah, everybody's hit immunity now. So we're just waiting for their, I mean, Tarsiers, yeah, hit 81 before hitting immunity. So they're doing okay. It's just meh. Okay, visitors have arrived. They are afraid to enter because of mechanoids. They're arriving from the north. I do. I have a blood mage who is my new doctor. Mysteriously, shortly after she joined the colony, our existing doctor died. So, take that for what it's worth. So here's a question. We could tell the visitors it's okay, it's safe. Yes, I know we have evil robots in the neighborhood, but you could totally visit. I think I'm going to send them away because of the drone effect. If it wasn't droning, I would let them stay. But one of these days, somebody's going to get that bed excellent. Let's look at Trunka. Or not Trunka. Tuska. That's the one we need to watch. Oh, and you're the researcher. So you're not going to be blinking much at all. How about Toad? You come here. And now you teach Tuska. Yep, Tuska ding. Okay, great. Phase strike upgrades. We are going to just upgrade that teleport. We actually need to do. Oh, we need to do these too. But getting that teleport a little bit cheaper and more efficient isn't bad right now. Hey, look at that. Do we have rotten? How do we have rotten pumpkins? Do we just have pumpkins that sat outside for so long that nobody picked them up? That's probably what it was. We are starting to get yarrow, so that's good. Ugh. Alright, porcelain is almost enough. Actually, porcelain we have enough, I think. Let's go ahead and refloor the kitchen. That will allow that to be better, and then we can use some of these bricks in here. We'll put the limestone in this area because it's the one that people are most likely to cut through. Actually, we can do this here real quick. I wouldn't be surprised either way, honestly. How's the 83% to baby dinosaur? Okay, weapons cabinet. Allowed to hold weapons. Just weapons. I don't care what, but all weapons can go in there now. Toad leveled up again. And there we go. Phase strike maxed out. %55 chance to crit. Large AoE. Low cooldown, low cost, long range. 0 spin up, just immediate teleport. and crit things he lands on top of. I'll take it. All right. I think... How are we on the medical? We are getting really close. What's the debuff that Tarsier is experiencing? Because, yeah. Minor flu symptoms. Okay. I kind of want to let everybody heal up, and then we're going to kill the mechanoids, and I'm going to call it a night after that. Oh, did we get a baby horsey? We very well could have. We did. We did get a baby horsey. It's in there somewhere. It's a little black horse. Yeah. Yeah, unsurprised. No, I definitely stopped reading it probably 15 years ago. I mean, random is random, right? Are you limestone? You are marble tile. But look at that. Okay, Tarsier, you need... Oh, you are not a cleaner. You are a grumpy butt. Somebody... Herr Dr. Weber, I need you to clean this room. Not before you, after you sleep. Now. Clean it now. Okay, Toad is officially cured. Alright, stop blinking at me. The drone is still low, though. It's only been droning for 2 days. But it is definitely affecting moods. Yeah, Buffalo is happy he has a pet dinosaur. That's pretty cool. That was interesting pathing. You're like, oh, there's a crafting table right here. Well, Buffalo was so bad he couldn't walk. That's weird. I wonder if it was the anxiety doing him in. Hey, Felicia, how are you? You're for the tacos? No, simple food. Stop feeding our good tacos to the patient. That's just... Look at that. Look at that. They got taco buff. That's not cool. Okay, Tarsier, 29%. Come on. You can do it. Toad, where are you? Salvaging apparel. Okay, as soon as you're done with that, I need you to come down and take a visit. Blink down here. And teach. Oh, still on cooldown. Okay. Oh, so close. Come on. Buffalo is like, oh yeah, we need to teach animals to hang out here and stuff. Yeah. Somebody can pick the dates. It is quite the zoo. I'm really not sure. Man, we got a lot of chem fuel. Yeah, we have 308 chem fuel now. Just that we keep milking off of this one boomalope. People are actually finally starting to organize this stuff, render down all that spare cloth. Ooh, nobody's a break risk right now. Okay, there we go. The drone intensified. And it looks like it might be... Oh, it's medium. It's still only guys, but how bad is it now? It is 22. They added 10 ranks to it. Okay. Yeah, there were a bunch of pictures hit the groups recently of like somebody being treated for they were having a a funeral for somebody having a temper tantrum in the chem fuel warehouse. I mean, it's no more explosive than anything else, but it is something that you don't want in a place where bullets are flying, for instance, because I'm fairly certain they can ignite it. Okay, you are putting cloth away. We have tons of Devil Strand woven. We're good on that front. Tarsier is really close to healed. As soon as healed, we need to go down and fight this thing. My concern is that... Okay, we got the ambrosia animals again. How close? Right next door. We'll go pick that up another time. But we need... Before everybody goes bonkers from the psychic drone... Because, yeah, your fiancé died. You're the one I'm worried about. It was like 2 days before the wedding, probably. So, yeah. Okay, a bulk goods trader showed up from the north. Okay. Alright. Alright. Tarsier, once you are down to... Buffalo is apathetic because of the drone. Okay, we have to get people up now. Everybody, it's robot killing time. Alright. Let's everybody group up in the one room, and we're going to hit save. Alright, so the plan is we line everybody up. We make sure nobody has fire at will turned on. We make sure everybody has their ranged weapons equipped initially. Is anybody else coming? Buffalo is our best shot, and he's pouting because there's robots talking in his head. Okay. Tosca is going to start with the ranged weapon. Just like everybody else. Weber, you are going to use your ranged weapon. Angel, you are going to use your ranged weapon. Grump, you are going to use your ranged weapon. Everybody's got their ranged weapons out. Okay. Everybody, fire at will is turned off. Alright, we are now going to stand right... We're going to stand in a line like this, I think. Weber is going to open this up with an EMP blast that will hit all of them because her EMP is plenty big enough. Yeah, plenty big enough. Cover it all. Okay, so now you EMP blast right there. We're gonna actually do it right on top of this one. And then everybody else, except for you, fire at will. Okay. How are we doing here? That thing is trying to fire. I think all of you need to focus fire. Yeah. He can pop smoke. Okay, good. Oh, so, I mean, Vanilla has EMP weapons. Just like that grenade, we could have EMP grenades that would do the same trick. So, basically, we have a spell version of the grenade. It costs pretty much all her mana to fire it. I mean, she can't even go into blood mode right now. How close is that thing? Okay, good. Yeah, fighting these things without EMPs is really, really brutal. Okay. The Toad, I need you to actually pop another grenade here. Okay, that thing's about to fire. Trunka, switch to your spear and grapple it. That'll stun it again, I think. Okay, killed it with the grapple. Alright, good. Now, I don't know if this thing is going to explode when we kill it. This is the big thing. It, however, is not shooting out robots. It's taken damage, and it's not shooting us, so that's good sign. Toad, go ahead and switch off of that again. Trunka, go ahead and switch back to your this here. Everybody else, I need you to line up here. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to take half of you and line you up here, and the other half and line you up like here. Hey dude, what you doing awake? You woke up? Okay. Alright, now. See, we can't deconstruct this. It's kind of annoying. We actually have to kill it. So you go ahead and shoot this here. And you guys, except for Toad, shoot it there. I wouldn't be surprised if more robots pop out when this thing breaks also. Let's go ahead and you guys back up just a little bit more. Okay. Alright. It just stopped. So the psychic drone is going to be gone in a second. Right? There we go. Poof. Everybody's going to get like... Yeah, look at these. Look at these modes. They're super critical. Alright. You guys can be... And we got some advanced components. Just one. But that's actually pretty valuable. So, girls, how about you? Oh, haha. we got a zone. We got to clear the allowed area. We also want to fix people's food restrictions and allow them to eat normal food again. Otherwise, they'll starve to death when we're done with the, if we ever run out. Okay, Angel, now I need you to go ahead and haul those. Sure, you can haul all of that while you're at it. All that lumber that's been lying around being ignored. Okay. Cargo pod with weapons. We got a present. What did we get? A pickaxe and a hatchet. A graphene pickaxe. I'm not sure that's how graphene works. How about you go ahead and haul these? We'll give that pick to... Actually, Sleepy, I think, is our miner. Yeah, Sleepy's our miner. So Sleepy should keep the pick. Yeah, Sleepy should keep that pick instead of those other weapons. In fact, that is Sleepy's preferred melee weapon now. Alright, there we go. How many weapons do we have in here? We can store 30 weapons in this case, so that's not bad. Oh, see, wait a minute. You are now... Oh, can you not equip the pickaxe as a sidearm? Yeah. Yeah, I doubt it is, actually, is the problem. Yeah, it's it's only 1.8 kilos. That's not bad. It is valuable though, so that's nice. But either way, this is a good stopping point. We're actually one more thing, merchant trip. Who is our Barry? Barry, my boy, come and talk to the seller people. Where's the? Oh wait, no, they're fake. They're fake merchants. They're not actually talkable to. Yeah. That guy's a bard, I think. A chaos mage. Alright. But yeah. So, okay. Alright, camp merchant. It said musician as the background. But chaos mage turned out to be. But yeah, none of them are actually the merchant, so we can't actually trade with them. Which is a super bummer. Unforbid that. So yeah. I'm going to call this a night. Thanks for showing up and watching, everybody. And I'm going to hit save. And go to sleep.